We expect a big-time crowd for this one from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a full count to Cain, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Pitch on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He will give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Cain on at first, nobody out. 2-1. Buehler has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Here's the 3-1. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Payoff pitch one more time, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And it's 1-2. One that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Travis Shaw. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Kristen Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014. Covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Pena has a play. Makes the play, one away. At the plate, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. And he got him.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Two out, nobody on. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium with no score. Into the box, Eric Thames, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Two balls and a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Moustakas leads off second with one gone in the inning. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 0-2 delivery. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Manny Pena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Pena, or Pineapple as he's sometimes called. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Popped him up. Turner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now. Number 13. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 13.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Count still full, 3-2.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first out.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Cody.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And Utley not fighting at that point as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full, 3-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Utley can't make contact there as he's gone for route number 2.
Batting seventh, catcher.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. A high fastball is in there.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Chacin comes set. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. So here now is the pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. 9-1-2 due up. First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Soft liner out toward left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
In now, Lorenzo Cain as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Chacin on second. Cain at first with no outs. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Count 0-2.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now in the box, Eric Thames. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Here's the 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Lined into right, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. He pulls this one into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
That's a ball.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The pitcher, Walker Buehler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Now to the plate, Jock Peterson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider that misses below the zone.
Count is 2-1.
Popped him up. Moustakas on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. swing and a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers lead one. They're still down. It's 2-0. So stepping in, Jonathan Scope, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Standing in, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Yolis Chacin.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yolis Chacin. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Nope. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So striding forward now, number 13. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. Oh, and 2, here it is. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two and 0. Chacin comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Machado rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. This is line to left. Peterson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
In is Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Two balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1, here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Yelich is running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. 1 out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Kenta Maeda takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Travis Shaw will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Shaw, a 27-year-old, playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. Yelich over at second. Aguilar is over at first with 1 away. 3-0 now. Maeda, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Standing in now, Eric Thames, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Chopped at the plate. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig drew a base on balls his first time up.
Yasiel Puig.
First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? Let's see what happens.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A ball and no strikes. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Kemp, 33 years old. This is his second year as a major leaguer.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Puig rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Dodgers have drawn even. It's a 2-2 game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in the run on the double.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Action now with the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Justin Turner. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Kane going back at the track. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Closing fast, and he makes the diving catch. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on. Into the box, number 13. Hit hard on the ground at first.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back, you take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, the ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed. This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 1-0 home. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit towards center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Junior Guerra takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Junior Guerra.
In is the second baseman Chase Utley as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
2 straight.
Splitter, 2-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Yasmani Grandal, who'll be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. No hits to this point. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1-1. It's called a strike as he pulled the bunt back.
Count is 1 and 2.
Utley, the runner at second with one away. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Two-1, here it is. And that one just missed outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 7-2. Dylan Floro takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Grounded to short. Taken in by Machado. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A called strike on the inside corner. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Chris Taylor is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Chris Taylor.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31. Jock.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jock Peterson has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
1 out, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 is in off the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken here for ball 4. So the Dodgers able to extend the inning here with 2 away.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the right side. Shaw gloves it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're on top 7-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46.
Ryan Braun is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. The 3-2 one more time is in there. A called strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Settling in now, Lorenzo King. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Counts 1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home is fastball that misses. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike one. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
This pitch is popped up. Number 13 shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Up around the face.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Gone in order of the Brewers. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Josh Hader gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Josh Hader.
Digging in and looking for more, number 13. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Number 13.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Stope is there. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-2. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding into the box, Eric Thames, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled right back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Bellinger's got it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Popped him up. Number 13 over to his left. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Grandal.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
A 1 pitch on its way to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Kane. Makes the play, 1 away. Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
Strike. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And when a ball comes in high and tight like this, sometimes all you can do is wear it. Got him pretty good in the shoulder. We'll see if it lingers at all.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Barnes leads off first with 1 away. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Barnes is on his way home. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Manny Machado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Matt Albert enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Matt Albert.
In now, number 13, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Ryan Madson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ryan Madson.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And a breaking ball stays outside. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The catcher, number 9, Matty Pena.
Ready for another chance? Manny Pena. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Breaking ball in for a strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 2-1. Hard liner toward short. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The pitcher, number 44,
Orlando Arcia will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
No, that's
Below
bad.
the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
And the Dodgers were given a big boost today by the play of this man, Chase Utley. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Dodgers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Kenta Maeda takes home the win. Ulysses Chacin was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors, 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.